Hello, Marble sports fans, and welcome to Event 5 of the Marble Circuits. Yes, that's right, the Monaco Circuit. Last time, Pink Pearl took her second victory. This time, who will it be? Cast your votes now. Pink Pearl will be starting in the 12th spot. Black Pirate will be the pole sitter here. Fast Coup pins right behind him. So I think it might be a different winner this time. We'll have to see. Panning over the course here. Bunch of hairpins, even the tunnel there, look at that. It's a good 30 marble lengths worth of tunnel. Followed by a couple hairpin turns and a long backstretch with a lot of speed. And if you see up there towards the starting gate, starts off with a huge drop. Countdown is up and we're rolling. Wow, look at those marbles all the way up to the side of the griddle. I think a good 5 of them already up there. And now we're getting rolling here through the tunnel. First time through the tunnel, Sparky is in the lead. Loose Wheel just behind. Black Pirate has already dropped back to 7th after the first stratification of marbles. This is going to be a crazy race. The pole sitter has moved back into 7th, and we are not even halfway through the first lap. 1 of 15 this time, so a little bit shorter of a track. We have a few extra laps. Loose Wheel, 2nd place. Sea Turtle, the fan favorite, up in 3rd. Pink Pearl has already jumped up to 4th place. That's going to cause a lot of upset. All the way down from 12th. That's a good 8th place jump. Momonas now in 5th, just taking Big Dog over there. And Loose Wheel will now jump into the 1st place. Sea Turtle just behind him, trying to make some cuts behind him. It's not going to work. Loose Wheel kind of moving quickly, staying in front of Turtle. Oh, and Sparky's going to get in front of him just over the elevator. We'll have to see how those lead changes happen when they come out of the elevator onto the narrow track. A little bit slower rolling here. Across the newly widened finish line. Steep drop to the S-curve. Loose Wheel now still in front, now into lap 3. Sparky making some moves behind, trying to overtake Sea Turtle, but the drafting is not working. Sea Turtle keeps him back. Going to the hairpin here to the backstretch. On lap 3. Pink Pearl pressuring Sparky quite a bit. It's not going to work though. Sparky has a huge lead right now over him, especially coming out of the elevator. Slow rolling here in the narrow track. Not a lot of passing going on either. A lot of marbles just bunched up at that point. It's all going to happen here in the wide parts. This S-curve here stratifies a lot of marbles. Look at all that. A good 5 marbles kind of just stopped motion for a second. Pink Pearl now has the lead over Loose Wheel after that. Moving around the hairpin, Loose Wheel trying to make some moves. Good couple collisions there, but it's not going to work out for him, as he's not going to change the lead yet. Through the elevator. Oh, he's going to overtake Pink Pearl here. Now widening the lead a good 10 marble lengths down the drop. Keeping it up to the S-curves. Pink Pearl trying to put some pressure on. It's not going to work yet. Now Night Rivers up into 2nd place. Look at that. Through the S-curves, Night Rivers was able to make a couple moves. Now Pink Pearl through the tunnel. Another switch up. Not letting Night Rivers through. Black Pirate now giving Night Rivers some pressure. Trying to streamline past him, he does. Up the elevator here, a little bit of rest for these marbles. Now we jump all the way back to the start for the starting replay. Look at all these marbles coming out here, kind of moving to the left side there. A lot of lead changes there in the first half of a second. Pink Pearl now has the lead through the starting gate into lap 5, about a third of the way through this race. Loose Wheel just behind. Now that's Sea Turtles, I think, now up into 3rd. Through the tunnel. Any lead changes through there? No. Slamming the girder there. Loose Wheel trying to put pressure on, but every time he tries, Pink Pearl is just right in front of him, pushing him back. Even through the backstretch here. The wider track is just not seem to be utilized here for Loose Wheel. He's just staying right on Pink Pearl's tail. Trying to draft behind, getting some speed. But at some point, you gotta think. You gotta make that pass. I think I see Gold Piston there back in 8th place coming through. Peppers as well back in 9th. Black Pirate, the pole sitter from the qualifier, still in 7th place. He's gonna have some work to do if he wants to prove himself as a worthy pole sitter. Pink Pearl now still having the lead. Loose Wheel trying to make some moves, but now is losing some ground. Sea Turtle catching up to him a little bit. Take a look at the replay here. Going in the backstretch, Pink Pearl moves ahead of Loose Wheel once again, using the wide track to her advantage. Slow rolling here through the wide track, the narrow track. No short passes in there. And it will be Pink Pearl still into lap 7. We are about halfway through the race, and Pink Pearl is just widening her lead through the tunnel here. Sometimes it stratifies these marbles, but not this time. Sparky now moving up into 3rd place. Just behind Sea Turtle. Sea Turtle's going to take that lead back. Only by a little bit. Sparky's going to try to get around the outside of him, but the girder will keep him on the inside. Oh, I think Sea Turtle, Black Pirate there, stuck in the elevator. Pink Pearl widening her lead even further. Loose Wheel is dropping back a full 1.5 seconds here going into lap 8. Not going to be good for him. All the way from 12th place. That's got to be the biggest overtake we've seen so far. Jumping 12 places so far to have the lead since lap 4 is Pink Pearl. Loose Wheel now 2 seconds behind. Sparky with the split 3 seconds behind. It's all about using the straightaways to your advantage, and it's just not happening for these other marbles. Pink Pearl definitely taking them with ease, and Loose Wheel got caught up there a little bit on the side of the narrow track. That's not going to be good. Maybe a little bit of problem with the track there, I don't know. Oh, stratifying those marbles once more, that S-curve there. Will be Pink Pearl now stretching her lead to 3.5 seconds ahead. It almost seems like she's not going to be able to be overtaken. 5 laps to go, still some room to move around here. I think we're going to see Black Pirate trying to make a move on Night River here back in the lower half of the competitors. I think that's Arrow Frog, a good 13 seconds behind Pink Pearl. 5 seconds behind the 11th place marble Big Dog. That's not going to be good for him. Pink Pearl, Night River's making a couple moves there, hitting fast Q-pins, I think that was. Slamming him into the side of the S-curves. Certainly going to be maybe injurious for him, I hope not. Loose Wheel putting pressure on Sparky here, drafting behind him, but is not able to make the overtake. Sparky just staying in front of him. I think Pink Pearl got stuck on the elevator, and that's going to cause a lead change. Now Sparky up into 2nd place. Loose Wheel now into 3rd. Go to replay here, the beginning again. Look at all that stratification. No, not Sparky. Sorry, Fast Q-pins. They look so similar out there on the course. They're both a blur. But it will be Fast Q-pins actually up into 2nd place. First time we're going to see this competitor make a run in the real race as opposed to just impressing in the qualifiers. But Loose Wheel's not going to have it. He's going to try to make an overtake, slamming into Fast Q-pins. Not going to work out. Now it's going to be Sea Turtles just behind, trying to make some moves as well. Kind of take advantage of this third-party situation. Loose Wheel to the outside, going to keep the lead. Fast Q-pins keeping 2nd place. Big moves for him here. We have not seen him up this far yet. Loose Wheels kind of nudging him, pushing into him. A little aggressive out there on the course. I don't know if that's allowed. None of the officials are saying anything, though. And Fast Q-pins will hold 2nd place. Pink Pearl still has 1st place, but it's certainly more interesting back here in the 2nd place spot. Lap 13 of 15 we're on now. A couple more laps left for some lead changes to occur. And right now, Fast Q-pins is staying ahead of Loose Wheel. Now widening that lead. Oh, I think that's going to be Sparky trying to come in to Loose Wheel, but it's not going to work. Sea Turtles is now back into 5th place. Loose Wheel not making any moves on Fast Q-pin. See the rest of the marbles here. Black Pirate just trying to stay ahead of Peppers there. Not working out for him. Just gets ahead of Gold Piston there. Pulls ahead of him into 8th place. Let's see how our leader's doing. Pink Pearl only about a 2nd in front of Fast Q-pins. Fast Q-pins now gotten some clearance from these other marbles to be able to show his speed here. He's showing it well. Sea Turtle's now up in the 3rd place. Loose Wheel kind of tiring out there on the course, I think. That's not going to be good for him. Pink Pearl moving through the slow part of the track, but staying ahead. Consistency. Now we're on the final lap, and Pink Pearl is in the lead, and no one seems to be trying to overtake. I think Sea Turtle slams off Loose Wheel there. Is going to take back 3rd place, but no move to the lead spot. Pink Pearl is just stretching her lead even more, now 2 seconds ahead. Fast Q-pins trying to make moves, but everything he does, Pink Pearl just seems to widen the lead. Into the backstretch here. Sea Turtles now losing a place out to Loose Wheel, I think that's going to be. Oh, that might have been Night Rivers. Pink Pearl still with the lead to this last part of track. I think Pink Pearl's got it for the 3rd time this season. Pink Pearl has won the Marble Circuits. Vascu Pins crosses in 2nd, Night Rivers in 3rd. Sea Turtles taking 4th, and Peppers all the way back from 9th place a couple laps ago will take 5th place. What a move up. Loose Wheel certainly lost a bunch of ground too.
Great performance. You were so fast out there. You were so focused.
Yes, yes, yes! Okay, friends, we are champions.
Hearing from the competitors there, look at that. Pink Pearl, 25 points. Loose Wheel was the one with the fastest lap, though. He'll get that extra point. So anyone who placed their bets on him, placed them correctly. Pink Pearl now 3 times has taken the first place in the circuits, but it's not enough to overtake Sea Turtles in the overall standing. Sea Turtles up by only just 2 points, 86. I think it's because Pink Pearl had a couple really low performances in circuits 2 and 3. Looking at the podium here, Pink Pearl on the top, of course. Vascu Pins in 2nd, and Night Rivers, another good performance for him, staying in the top 5, taking now 3rd. That will be the Monaco circuit, guys. We will see you next week for Circuit 6 of the Marble Circuits.